Do you want to do this? What is this?
This is The Shack, official trailer, 2017. I know literally nothing about this.
Me too.
Let's watch it. All right, so
Are we doing this? Is this
what the
happening?
fuck is this weird Jesus-y bullshit?
So, let me tell you when I was about to ask you if this was a Jesus movie. There was a scene here with the fish. I literally almost said out loud, "This is like a Jesus movie? What is this?"
Because he was a fisherman?
I just pick up on things. I have a seventh sense. So this is a movie about a kid that goes missing and is found dead in a shack, and then that guy is in that shack later somehow. Maybe that's a dream, and then he goes and talks to God in some other place. God is a black woman. And there's a few young people there, and there's plants growing, and then people are like, "I believe you," and they walk on water. And there's a flying lesson.
When she says "I believe you," it looks like he's in a hospital gown in a hospital bed.
Yes.
So maybe he's in a coma and
Or
dreams the whole thing.
Or he goes away and has all these experiences, but then they find him and he's just in the shack, like dying of exposure. And he's like, "You'll understand. I was talking to God and some other people, like angel people or something, in this house, and I found myself and I made peace with the bad things of life, or something."
Yeah. So dumb?
We don't watch movies like this, and for a very good reason. This to me is a lot different from a movie like Arrival or like Gone Girl, because certain things that you are not into personally
Mm-hmm.
that I think you might lump in with stuff like this. But I'm here as the ambassador or whatever to explain that, like, this movie is setting out from the very beginning, I think, to make a point, and I always hate that.
Forgiveness is
What did
divine.
this
It's all
say?
you need to have love in your heart, and everything will be okay.
I don't like such like ham-fisted metaphors. What does it say? From the producer of The Blind Side, and what was the other one?
I saw it, but I don't remember. Pi.
Life of Pi. I never saw Life of Pi.
Life of Pi was great.
Okay. Was that not this or whatever? Because my
No.
understanding of Life of Pi, like, all I know of Life of Pi is like Tiger, good special effects, and I see YouTube videos about how it was all a metaphor for some shit or something like that.
So Life of Pi is one of those things where like it ends and you're not sure because this man telling a story. You're like, okay, what parts were real? Was that really this? Was this like
Right.
Was the tiger really like a dude? Was this really a blah blah blah? Like
Right.
did you really murder people just to live? Like,
Oh, okay.
but it was great regardless because it told a adventurous, like, fun story. While this does nothing to me.
Yes, but let's from the producer of Life of Pi and The Blind Side, not from the writer or the director of
From the
those
man
things.
who gave two movies money,
Yes.
potentially.
So this connection, I don't even think, because when I saw this stuff, I was like, oh, it's some hoity-toity like thing or whatever. No, so I would say, dumb, like nothing about this attracts me to it. Again, like I like learning similar lessons from movies that present things in a very different and more interesting. I haven't seen this. I'm not being fair, or whatever, but I would much rather get whatever feelings are being sent to me from this through like a different conduit or something like
Yeah,
that.
don't hit me on the head with it, but like put it in subtly.
Or like teach the underlying lessons without having. I'm assuming this woman is supposed to be God because
Yeah.
he's like, "Where were you?" And she's like, "I never left you."
It's like
Uh,
I'm God. I'm Gabriel. I'm Jehoshaphat. Whatever.
Her
the
name's
fuck
Gabe, right? And then you're like, "Wait a minute, oh, it's Pete or something." They do like a weird
That's
thing where
Michelle.
it's allusions to something. I don't know.
The Bible got it wrong. There was no Michael. What?
I like symbolism. I like weird stuff. I like remixes and goofy shit. I don't know. This just feels so lame to me, right? That I don't think that this could sufficiently put me under its spell and make me. Because this is not like what was that movie with Robin Williams when like his kid dies and he goes to hell and all that stuff. This isn't like that.
No,
This is
but
like this is lame.
I was actually thinking that when
Yes.
this started to do the turn, you saw a tree grow and shit. I was like,
Yes.
oh, what's this gonna be? Something dreams. What dreams may
What
come?
dreams may come, yeah. I never even saw that whole movie, but even that was like dark and mysterious and interesting to me, whereas this is just
Not-
lame Hallmark Family Channel garbage
When
or
we
whatever.
first clicked on this trailer, I thought, because it was like a wintry-looking shot of a dude that looked like Francis from Malcolm in the Middle.
That's why we clicked on it,
I thought
by
it
the
was
way.
called The Shark. And I was like, all right, cool B movie, whatever. Let's see this.
So
No.
okay, so we clicked on it because you thought that was Francis, and eventually they start popping up names, and it's Sam Worthington. I'm like, oh, it's the guy from Avatar. Okay, because the whole time I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy looks familiar. But no, I don't think we're going to be patronizing this vehicle.
Not at
here.
all, no.
Looks like a lot of like crying too, with uplifting at the end or something like that, and I'm not really into that. Life is full of talking and crying, and I like my movies to have at least something. Make somebody a vampire, make something. Have Gary Busey living in your attic.
Are you saying Jesus is an appropriate
do something
vampire?
interesting. No, this is not enough of
When
the.
you looked behind you and saw no footprints, that's
That's
when
because
I was
was
flying.
floating above the ground because I'm a vampire.